Hello, greetings everyone. Welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So we're here on day 6 of those 30 bands that I never quite followed. Yep, and we got another good one here too. Another late 60s, early 70s band that for whatever reason, I never really followed them. And we're talking about Procul Harum. So this band, lots of different elements to their music. I mean, this is the band of Gary Brooker. I do know who he is. And I bought this collection of classics because I knew they would be a band that I would have a hard time getting into for some reason. So I thought if I buy their more well-known songs, maybe that'll start the ball rolling. And I've listened to this album a couple times, and actually quite good, actually, in some ways. I do like it. Of course, it's Conquistadors on here. That's a well-known track. That was the song that drew me to the band, of course. There's lots of other kind of interesting little bits on here. This is a band that has a fairly wide range of stuff. Yeah, from blues rock to a little bit of psychedelia to kind of funky in some ways, a little bit of pop and hard rock as well. Yeah, you would think this would be a band that would interest me. It should, they're doing a lot of similar things to a lot of other bands, and some of them I like and follow, but they were different in some ways as well. They chose their name. I believe I read somewhere here. Let me see if it's in here. I think it's here. Yeah. As they say, some bands chose their name simply to be different. They were beyond these things. So it does say here somewhere. Yeah, beyond these things is what Procul Harum means in whatever language that is. I'm not sure, but that's what it means, beyond these things. And they are a very different band in some ways, but also quite representative of that time period as well, and all the different exploration going on by all the different bands. And it would seem a natural progression for me to go and buy one of their earlier albums, maybe one of their better albums, and play it until I did like it. Maybe that's the answer for most of these bands. It might be the answer, turn out to be the answer. But they were a band I was aware of. I knew the song Conquistador. I may have known one or two other tracks by them. Music was good and interesting, but I never pursued it. I think I may have heard a couple songs from here and there and thought, that's pretty good stuff, but just never picked up the ball and went after them in any kind of meaningful sense. This album I got for $1 or $2, saw it somewhere. Said, you know what, for $1 or $2, it's worth it. I'll get a little bit of a overfeel for them, which is what I wanted, and I did. But then again, I put the album down, put it on in my stack back here, and just never followed it. I didn't put it in the playlist because it just felt like I wasn't going to go there, and turns out I was right. I didn't. But they're a band that obviously has some talent and should be given. And then the recent passing of Gary Brooker, in not too distant past, should have inspired me to go and listen to this stuff more, but it really didn't. So anyways, there you have it. Procul Harum on day 6 of my 30 bands that I never quite followed. I hope that you like this. Please hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell above my head here. And if you got any comments about anything I've said, you can put those in the comment section, as well as if you have anything to add about Procul Harum, or maybe there's something I should be aware of that I'm not of. So you can let me know. That's what it's all about. Anyways, we will see you on day 7 for another of those bands that I never quite followed. Take care.